Auckland, New Zealand holds many similarities with the City of Sydney in its efforts to supply the area with sustainable and efficient energy to address key faults in the existing electricity infrastructure, growing population and demand. Issues and barriers affecting energy supply and resilience. Population growth and increases in demand. Auckland's population is set to grow and expand from just under 1.5 million people in 2013 to a median projection of 2.2 people in 2043. By the same time, Auckland could make up 40% of New Zealand's population, which brings density concerns to light. This increase in population will have a flow-on effect. It will increase the demand of electricity with a forecast demand in growth of 2.1% annually over the next 15 years, higher than the national average of 1.7% and a total possible increase of about 65%. Not taking any action against the growth in demand could have detrimental impacts on energy consumers, with the existing system not being able to produce the required amounts but also have an upward trend on electricity pricing in which the average household already spends roughly 17% of its income. Aging and faulty infrastructure. Decades of underinvestment combined with rapid growth means that Auckland now faces substantial demand for new and expanded infrastructure. Rising community expectations, changing demographics, the need to improve environmental sustainability and resilience to natural disasters all add to this demand. This is supported by rolling blackouts which have become commonplace in Auckland, with a number taking place between 1998 and 2011. This causes serious issues such as disruptions to business, not only affecting workers who will be unable to attend work, but cause expected economic loss to business unable to operate at these times. The climate. New Zealand's energy consumption is directly correlated to the winter and summer months. Auckland buildings, particularly in the residential sector, are not built to cope with the current and projected climate, with housing commonly cold, damp and difficult to heat. This results in inefficient use of electricity, placing greater stress on the national grid and will have a negative effect on quality of life for its residents. Solutions. Auckland Energy Consumer Trust and Vector. Vector is one of the biggest electricity distributors in Auckland, with a large emphasis on green and sustainable solutions, with a strong focus on solar energy, which provides the installation of solar panels on individual buildings, whilst giving the ability to be able to sell this energy back to the grid and monitor usage on your mobile. Vector is majority owned by the Auckland Energy Consumer Trust, owned largely by the community as a consumer-owned utility, which gives out yearly dividends to its trustees. This is significant as it allows the community and consumers to invest, receive returns on a company that is directly shaping Auckland's energy future, whilst also providing attractive monetary advantages to both sides. Auckland Hospital Cogeneration Plan. Cogeneration methods and decentralised energy are a way in which Auckland is dealing with its growing population and infrastructure issues. To increase resilience in key sectors such as healthcare to mitigate risk of blackouts and energy failure. One such example is the Auckland Hospital, which has installed a cogeneration system using the local grid, natural gas, as a way to provide electricity and thermal energy. The Auckland District Health Board chose Meridian Solutions in 2002 as an energy partner to develop and operate the cogeneration plant. This partnership has been enabled this project, which meets the government's energy strategies whilst promoting resilience to adverse power outages to the hospital. The Auckland Council Program, Retrofit Your Home. Given the issue of climate and poor insulation of homes in Auckland, the Auckland Council has teamed up with Smart Energy Solutions to provide a program for an assessment and retrofit plan to install higher in quality insulation and heat pumps for properties throughout the greater Auckland region. This incentive also shows the power of public-private sector, forming a partnership to provide a much-needed service to the general public, not only to increase quality of life for residents, but to also meet the efficiency and resilience targets the council at a smaller local scale using the business's technology. What is interesting is by which the means that they can pay off their $5,000 grant, either by a lump sum or you're able to repay it over a period of 9 years through your quarterly council rates payments. Lessons learned. Whilst the issues surrounding Auckland needs sustainable and efficient local energy may slightly differ between the needs of Sydney, it is important to know that there are some lessons to take from the study of Auckland which can directly apply to the city of Sydney. Two main ideas are to make the sustainable and efficient option more attractive to government, business and community, which Auckland has done through various monetary incentives and innovative options, and to help the government and business foster strong partnerships and share resources, funding and knowledge to achieve their sustainability goals.